Excuse me about that, folks. Okay. Hello out there. This is Dalek 451, the new Dalek Emperor. How are you all doing out there tonight? I hope you're doing okay. Well, welcome back to Slay the Princess. And as you may see, I've gone for a different streaming setup tonight. One which I'm hoping will work better than the one I used last time. And I hope you can hear me out there, and I hope the game's not too loud. I mean, let's see. Turn the gain down just a tad, I think. That might do it. Yeah, I think that might do it. Right, hope you can hear. Right, yeah, so I hope you can all hear me okay, and you can hear the game okay. Again, completely different audio setup. Different setup than what I normally use. So yeah, back. So yeah, here we go. This is the part 2 of Slay the Princess, like I promised. And I hope you all I hope someone is able to join us for this. Unless you're all off watching his overlordship at the center of the earth, watching Pop Culture Breakdown, which I'm sure many of you are. But hopefully you're here to enjoy it, and especially Tiger Stripes. I hope you're out there. Right, so we're gonna pick up where we left off last time. Right. This should be it. So, right, here we go. Let's see here. Now, what did it? Okay. Right, I seem to be in business. So you're here to start. So I think this is like the start of another playthrough. Yeah. So yeah. Explore. Wait, isn't this already happened? Hasn't this already happened? Okay, no, but I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me. She's going to kill me again. But I already slew the princess. princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again? I think I've probably won't go through these because I've pretty much done them all before. So
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
okay, everybody, I just have to be sure about something. I'm just gonna. Oh, that's just what I need. There's no. I can hear me, but I can't hear the game. There's no sound from the game. That's great. Oh, that's why. Okay, folks, something funny's going on here. I was trying to get. There's definitely a sound problem. Hang on. Hmm. Nope, nothing. Okay, this. Okay, this. Okay, this. Oh dear. Okay, folks, it seems I'm having problems with. Seems I'm having problems with sound here. I thought it managed to. Thought it was sending sound through to the. But obviously it's not. What did I do wrong? Okay, folks, looks like I was wrong. The sound is going through to the game. I mean, the sound from the game is going through to the stream. Man, I've had a lot of. Sorry about this, folks. I've had a lot of technical problems setting this up because I'm using quite a bit of an elaborate setup to make this work, and I'm using a method of streaming I don't normally use. But anyway, everything seems to be working. So let's get on with the game, shall we? Right. Everything looks good. Right. So where were we? So, voice of the stubborn. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only that matters is matching up to that cabin and winning.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? And let's just go to the cabin.
A warning. Before you go, she will lie, she will cheat.
Yeah, I've heard all this before. Let's get in there.
Cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
He seems eager. Right, into the cabin.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest.
Ooh.
Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I don't think I've seen this interior of the cabin before, so this is different.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Explore. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror, take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Let's see. Approach the mirror. Nah, ignore the mirror. Let's just get into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
It probably would be.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Ooh, I've definitely not done this route before.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. a large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
God damn, look at her. Ooh. Ooh. Now, I gotta say, I was hoping to get to face this version of the princess. Because I gotta say, wow, she's like all beastly or demon like here. I mean, wow, and I gotta say, she looks hot. She looks very hot like that. I like this prince. I gotta say, I like this version of the princess very much.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
I'm quite. It's been that long since I played the game. I can't remember what I did last time. So.
And you brought your little knife too. Yes.
She's happy.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
And I hope Explorer. I hope you heard all of that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened. You look different. So you do remember me. I'm actually here to free you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet, say the princess. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I am not fighting a giant demon lady. I'm not doing a demon lady. Bye. Turn around and leave. Turn around and leave without saying anything. Yeah.
You look exactly the same.
All right, fine. I believe you. What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
Right. Say whatever you say, narrator. Yes, I was I'm sure I saw something about this route somewhere, and I was hoping I'd get it because I think the princess looks good. I definitely think the princess looks good like a demon, old demon light like that.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy. Lie. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never died. Do you see how alive I am right now? Would someone as alive as me already have died? I didn't think so. Don't worry. I'm going to do a good job. You got me pretty much everything you just said is true. Remain silent. Okay, so what should I... You got me pretty much every... It is true. Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this...
Don't try to lie to me. Just please take this seriously. Agreed. We can't win unless you treat this fight with the gravity it deserves.
Right, so you do remember me. I'm actually here to free you. Right, I'm not saying I'm. Oh, wait, I've already done those. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I am not fighting a giant demon. Let you bye. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
Oh, for sure.
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
Yeah, right. I've definitely.
Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
What else? What would you say if I say this? I'm actually here to free you. I haven't done.
And why not? You decided what to do with me quickly enough last time. Are you scared I'm going to kill you again? Maybe you're worried I'll put you down for good this time.
Oh, really?
If you want to talk, I guess I can talk. But you should come a little closer first.
Attack the princess. Step closer. I don't know what you're. I'm actually here to free you.
Free her? You aren't. I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free?
Right. You don't want to be free. Are you serious? If you don't want to be free, then what do you want? Me? Anyone? Why wouldn't you want to be free?
Yeah, I'm fine right where I am.
Okay, hold on. Did you hear that? Maybe we don't have to do anything. If she's fine where she is, maybe...
But you're going to have to fight me to the death.
Never mind.
Fight you to the death, huh?
There is no happy ending where everyone makes it out of this place alive. You either deal with her here, right now, or she'll eventually find her way out. Whether she even wants to leave is hardly relevant. This cabin won't last forever.
Oh, the cabin won't last forever, huh?
Hear that? Between him and her, that should be all the motivation you need. Now stop standing there and fight her. No, stop standing there and slay her. You're being a bit semantic, aren't you? I am, but it's an important distinction. If you're going to see this through, you need to hold the right intent. This isn't a sparring match. It is a lethal confrontation that will decide the future of everything. Fine. As long as it leads to a fight, do whatever he just said.
Fine, sure. Attempt to free the princess. Well, I'm not backing out. I'm not for sure. I'm not backing out. Turn around and leave without saying anything. Attempt to free the princess. Attack the princess.
Finally,
let's go.
Your destined task. You launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
I don't care. She looks hot like that.
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me.
Oh, is that so?
It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Makes sense.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Yeah, we get that. Bait an opening and outmaneuver her. Strike at her heart head on. Run. Let's strike at her heart.
That's your plan, then. That's your plan. You push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle. No, we can do this. Just keep pushing. We're not going to win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
Keep pushing, unlodge the blade, and attack her from a different angle. Keep pushing.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yes, you finally get it, don't you?
Ooh. I do lie. What are you talking about?
Nothing exists outside of us. It's just you and me, dying and coming back, clashing against each other. Forever.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up this game.
That's not what's going on. There's an entire world at stake here.
So you say?
Yes, the fate of the world doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this fight. The only thing that matters is getting stronger. And the only way to get stronger is to win, even if it takes us forever to get there. Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact.
Oh boy.
We're fine.
She got me good.
You barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours. Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor. I said we're fine. I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened.
Yeah, we're definitely not fine.
You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
You forgot this.
She tosses it at your feet.
She gave us the knife back. Explore. Aren't you jumping the gun a little here? We each died once. That doesn't mean we're immortal. Were you being metaphorical when you said that nothing exists outside of us? There's more to the world than just this cabin. I saw trees and everything on my way here. Actually, I think I'm done fighting you. I don't think this is healthy for either of us. Pick up the blade and attack her again. Say this.
How much more proof do you need? Would it help to watch me rise from the dead with your own two eyes?
Maybe.
Fine. Go ahead. Stab me in the heart. See what happens.
Sure.
The princess throws open her arms, exposing her chest. Is she really just going to let you slay her? Do it. Do it right now, before she changes her mind. Hold on. What if this is a trick? If she's leaving herself open like this, there's only one way we can strike at her. For all we know, she's 3 steps ahead of us. 3 steps ahead of us? Have you met her? This isn't a trick. And how would you know that? Because I wouldn't think to trick us, so why would she? That's a great point, so please stop hesitating and end this now.
Explore. How do I know you're not tricking me? Cut it out, will you? I'm not going to take a cheap win like that. Oh, screw it. Slay the princess.
The princess remains unflinching as you run her down, her stoic expression once again curving into a knowing smile as the pristine blade buries deep into her heart.
I may as well do this at least once. The game is called Slay the Princess.
Did she really just let us do that? Apparently, yes.
See you soon.
I suppose so.
And then she stumbles back into the wall, the blade still lodged firmly in her chest. She collapses to the ground.
Oh, I got a Steam achievement. It says, what was it? What did you say? That shouldn't have worked. And hang on a sec, folks. Need to check something. That shouldn't. Let's see. We've got a achievement here. That shouldn't have worked. Take the bait. Take the bait from your foe. Okay. Okay, so she's dead.
She's dead. It's over. It's finally over. But it can't be over. She said she'd be back.
Yes, she did.
I know that the two of you had some sort of weird bond, but look on the bright side. Now we don't have to die. Isn't that nice? No, it's not nice. I wanted to fight her forever. This is shit. It's not fair.
Life isn't fair.
Life isn't fair, but what's done is done, and whether you like it or not, the entire world is in your debt for saving it from ruin. I'm sure in due time you'll learn to live with yourself. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of there.
That sounds like a splendid idea.
Watch her body for a little while longer, turn and leave. What's there left to look at? She's dead.
Fine. You remain where you are and watch over the princess's corpse. She remains dead. I'm telling you, she's coming back. She said she's coming back. She's not. She is. She's not coming back. She's dead. Your blade is embedded in her heart. You slew her. It's over. I don't know how many more times or how many different ways I need to express this objective reality before it finally makes its way through your dense skull. How many different ways have you got left to express it? Because it'll take a hell of a lot more to convince me that she's not coming back.
Me too.
Oh, I've got plenty. Can the two of you stop arguing?
Yes, please.
No!
You're both as stubborn as each other.
I'm not the only one who just saw her eyes open.
Uh-oh.
Right? What are you talking about? For the millionth time, she's...
Yes, I told you I'd be back.
And you are back. Oh boy.
alive. We're shit out of luck, aren't we? I knew it. I told you all that we should believe in her. This is perfect.
And you waited for me. I knew I could count on you. I knew we were connected.
The princess staggers to her feet,
Connected?
one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade you buried in her heart.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
What?
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet.
How does this one end?
You know what to do. Again. But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that? All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all. Oh, we just missed her heart? Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over.
Yes.
Well, I guess I had it wrong. You guess you had it wrong? Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew everything.
Right, close to untethering? What is that supposed to mean?
It means nothing. I shouldn't have said that.
No, you're hiding something.
You did say it, so it means something. Oh, stop bickering over nothing. Our destiny is right in front of us. Pick up the blade and go to her. Okay, fine. That is what I meant by untethering. Do you hear him rambling on about destiny? He's lost the thread, and if you lose the thread, you won't be able to save the world. And what is that supposed to mean? I don't have to answer that, and I'm not going to answer that.
Sure you
Why
don't.
the bloody hell not? Because right now, there's still a razor-thin chance that you're able to get your act together. There are patterns of thought out there that beg to be finished, but once you finish them, that's it. They change everything. There's no going back, and if I say anything else, you're going to finish one of those thoughts. What?
The princess can't die. The princess can't... Ooh. You mean like the princess can't die, don't you? Well, it's too late for that. I think we're all through that one. The princess can't die. The princess can't die. The princess can't die. I'm not going to say the princess can't die. I'm not even going to think it. The princess can't die. Lie. The princess can't die. The princess can't die. The princess can't die. Princess can't die. Lie. The princess can't die.
Yes, exactly. Like, the princess can't die. I tried, you know. I tried very hard to make this work.
I mean, that which cannot die cannot die. That's another Steam achievement. Oops.
I don't like that resignation. Are you sure we can't just unthink it? Yes, like I said, I'm afraid some thoughts can't be unthought. I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to pour myself a stiff drink. If I'm going to see the end of everything, I'd rather not be sober. So I was right. Why are all of you so glum? This is perfect, isn't it? We get to experience greatness and battle and triumph forever. But I think it was the stubborn one who said, your destiny awaits, right? No. No, hold on. There has to be another way. What if we just leave her down here? What if we run away? What if we convince her not to end the world? You can't reason with her. Ending the world is her fundamental nature. It's not a decision she can flip on and off. It is her. And what exactly can't we leave her down here? Because all it would do is stall the inevitable. And what's wrong with stalling? Oh, there's plenty wrong with stalling. The end is still the end, and I'd rather face mine head on. Oh, you mopey ass. Why did you even ask us to slay her if it was going to end like this? Because it didn't have to end like this. If you don't mind, I'd rather not spend everyone's last moments arguing with you.
So basically, with this demon and princess, we're stuck down here forever. We're stuck to fighting her forever.
It's time. Yes, I suppose it is. If we fight her forever, then maybe she can't end the world. Maybe everything can still work out. I guess we'll just have to see how things play out.
Don't you get it? You don't have to shuffle your feet. What comes next is going to last forever.
Join your adversary.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look. There's a lot of flowery description coming from someone who thinks he already knows how this is going to play out. Oh, indulge me, will you? Me knowing how this is going to play out is exactly why I'm being flowery. Let me have just this one thing, all right? All right. Here it comes. The big finish. Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess ready to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body and...
And?
No, really? What happened? Why did everything go dark? You died. That blow was apparently lethal. How anticlimactic. You don't get it, do you? We're not dead. We're stronger than this. So stop whining and get up. Saying get up is not going to change the fact that you're dead. How dense are you? Funny that you're calling me dense when you still haven't figured it out. We can't be dead. We're just like her. All of you need to wake up and enter the new world. You know, maybe he has a point. If we're dead, how are we still talking?
Good point.
Because you being dead is reality. Because it says right here that you're...
What do you mean? What do you mean it says right here?
Well, alive. That's right.
I thought I lost you there, but you've figured things out, haven't you? Good. The two of us can finally be together.
You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment. And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again.
Oh man, that was one heck of a route.
We're all still here. This is all going to be okay. Isn't it? Isn't it?
But he doesn't answer the voice. He'll never answer. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
The long quiet.
Did we do this? Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right. It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything. Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
Indeed she is. The princess stumbles and her body slumps.
I feel so tired.
There she goes. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been through before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
It's not the end. Whatever is on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
Screw that. This can't be the end. It just can't.
But for you guys, it is. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The bloat. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. And you are at the cabin. Approach her. Hello again.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Yes, you are.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
And are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? And when I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. Thank you. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. But what do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to go back. What happens if I attack her? Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Destroy your body. You raise your will to end your life, but as it burrows into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Oh.
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Well, that's very...
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
And what does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a fierce heart.
Oh, hello to, oh, good to, someone, finally got someone in the chat on the Twitch side. Hello to Volks. Sorry, I don't think I know how to say that. Hello to Volks with Tirab. I'm sorry, man. I'm not quite sure how to say that. Hello, dude. You stream pretty cool content. That's why I followed you. I will love to make friends to be a longtime fan. If you wish, kindly chat me on Discord. My Discord is Spencer0253. Okay. Well, I'm glad you enjoy my stuff. Thank you very much. And maybe I'll chat with you on Discord. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have to see. Let's see, where was I? Back to the game.
Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
Let's see. So you don't have any preference on how you'd like to change or grow. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. I mean, what do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
And Oh, you've actually followed me, Vox Vitera, Vox Vitera. Thank you very much.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Well, that's kind of sad. So you don't have any preference on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. A fierce vessel, bring the adversary to her. The adversary, that's what...
You're on a path in the wood. You're here to slay her.
Yeah, we know all this. Yeah, I don't think there's any difference here. Yeah, I've seen all these. Although... And let's just get to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden blade is your implement. You'll need it.
Yeah, we've seen all that. This time I'm taking the blade down.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the prince.
Yeah, let's go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You've been on the go for just over an hour. Okay.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Looks like no one from YouTube, no one I know off YouTube's coming to watch me. Guess they're all watching you know who. Oh well. I don't. You weren't kidding when you said, yeah. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, I wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm here to talk.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Go for it.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Let's just go. Let's just do this.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Yeah, I think it's about time. I should do this ending at least once.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
The long quiet.
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy. What's done is done, and there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just going to stay here forever, right?
I've just given this guy exactly what he wants. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here? Of course we are. I like it here. No,
I do, but you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade kill us. We'd be dead. Anything to get out of this hell. You're right. I didn't like that idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing, at least for a little while longer. Yeah, hello to... Oh, got a new viewer over on YouTube. Hello to Shadow Sparrow. Hello, good to see you. I think you're new here. Very, very good to see you. Yeah, thank you very much for coming in. Let's see.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Bye-bye.
The end. Nice knowing you.
Chapter 2, The Spectre. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Now, if this is the route I think it is... In fact, oh man, I've done this wrong. I was supposed to get the quote-unquote good ending, but I aborted it. Oh well.
You're
maybe
here
next
to slay her.
Maybe on the next run.
If you don't, it will be the end.
Yeah, we know all this. Oh, you bastard! You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. But I killed myself. What am I doing here? Okay, no. Wait, hasn't this already happened? I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Yeah, I'm just going. Let's go to the cabin.
A warning. Before you go in, she will lie. She
Yeah.
won't be a problem.
Voice of the cold.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror, take the blade. And let's approach the mirror this time.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Clearly not.
You take the blade from the table. It will be...
Let's get down there.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, You shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Here we go.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
A ghost!
A ghost!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I had some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to. Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't say you could touch me.
Uh-oh.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
If I knew... If I knew I'd have to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. Of course I attacked you. You're supposed to end the world. That's why I killed you last time too. You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me? What do you want from me? Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts? Say the princess harder. Fine, if I can't hurt you, then there really isn't anything for me to do here. I guess I'll get going. Leave her in the basement. You know what? I can't kill her. Let's just go.
This isn't a solution. Nobody wins here.
You're...
Oh, she's upset, isn't she?
Uh-oh.
You're abandoning me here?
Oh.
It would seem so, yes.
After everything you've done to me, you've chosen to do more?
The princess starts to float erratically from side to side, her cold exterior melting away.
What if I just leave me, then I'm really just going to be stuck here forever? Then there's nothing we can do. It's just going to go on and on and on and on, lonely and sad and hurting and empty. No, not that!
She's about to try something. Get ready. The princess passes through you, a chill rippling along your skin, a disappointed sigh echoing in your ears. You turn and face her as she hovers between you and the stairs. Spectral tears streak down her cheeks as she places a translucent hand on your chest. It feels cold, but otherwise like nothing at all. Are we doing the right thing? Why do I feel so sad? Don't let her get to you. It doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be over, and we'll move on to something new. I feel like you all keep forgetting that. Her dark-rimmed eyes fall to the floor as she speaks.
I never wanted to have to hurt anybody. It's not who I wanted to be.
The tears on her cheeks vanish. She lifts her head, sorrow replaced with wrath, staring into you with fiery anger.
Oh dear.
But I guess you turned me into something worse.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes? Nothing happens. Are you sure about that? Something should have happened, and yet it didn't. We're fine.
Did you miss? I'm not afraid of you. Stare at her in silence. Step away.
Not yet. But let's see if you stay that way.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. The horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
Uh-oh.
I'm down to ask it. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you don't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor. You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. But it's too little,
Oh,
too
good
late.
lord.
In her hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart. It thumps unsettlingly. Did we get her? Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
Jeebus, I didn't expect that.
See you soon, killer.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3, The Wraith. Ooh.
You're on a path in the wood, and here we go again. Off to slay her again. The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it. Come on, let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer. Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start? That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work. I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be, seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Don't think I've seen this before.
Wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring? Okay, so you've already been here. Twice, even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory. Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess. Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
Ah, I see. So that's how we get this. Got to this point by killing ourselves and getting out of the endless. Yeah.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending. The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy. Well, were you happy? Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful.
Yes, it was awful.
It was boring. It was bullshit. So you killed yourself? Yes. And then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake. Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real, and the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real.
Whatever you say.
Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish. All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
And why should we help you? All you're going to do is lock us away forever again. Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall for this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option. Proceed to the cabin. There's something else we haven't tried. Turn around and leave. I haven't tried. Actually, yeah. In all the times I've tried this, I haven't tried that. Just turn around and leave.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh, is that so?
Then she finds a way out on her own.
Ugh, of course she does.
So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right? No, it's strictly worse. But she can't kill us out here. Why would staying out of killing distance be worse if she's getting out regardless? Because it's cowardly, for starters, and because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong. More rules, more rhetoric. Since when is there a wrong way to slay her? I'm sick of it. Makes me want to end the world out of spite.
And why should we help you? All you're going to do is lock us away forever again.
Tell you what, I won't do that. I promise.
Oh, sure you won't.
Oh yeah, sure. That changes everything. I mean, he did promise.
Yeah, but he didn't mean it.
And you believed him?
Exactly. And are you in the same narrative we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that yeah.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever. Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating. How convenient, everything always comes back to what you want us to do. I'm sick of him. Makes me want to end the world out of spite.
Well, you already said that.
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. That's a hedge, not a wager. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
Okay.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us. They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it. You continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
Indeed.
The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Let's see. Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will. The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward.
Well, this is different. Don't remember seeing this before.
The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Excellent. Let's pretend there is a mirror at the end of the hallway, and that right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement. The way to the basement? Don't you mean door? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening. What are the odds she's waiting for us right behind it? If I were running a bullshit factory, it's what I'd do.
Bullshit factory, I like that.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you. Certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement. He can't see the mirror. The knife is gone, defying his expectations. Who the hell is calling the shots here? Nobody is calling the shots. That's how reality works. You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there. Here we go. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
And it's gone.
Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Uh-oh.
She. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then it, she, the princess, constricts.
Uh-oh.
Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. But you decided it would be best to try and bury me all over again. You're not getting another chance to mess this up. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
How are you gonna walk? How are you gonna walk my body? You just broke my foot.
I say we let her do it. It's something different.
So this is what happens if you don't let the ghost of the princess possess you, or something like. Oh, I think that's how it. Yeah.
Do we even have a choice? You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time.
Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade?
Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
And look, we're even now. I killed you, and then you killed me. Water under the bridge, right? I mean, I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a victim in all of this too, you know. Wouldn't possessing me against my will make you no better than me? You don't have to be evil. You don't have to do this. But do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you? That's fine. That's fine. I actually came here to free you. You know what? Let's free her.
Great, see you in jiffy.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Good lord, that's
Are
creepy.
you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon. So I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us? Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Ugh.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
Why would I feel right?
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. I'd beg you to resist, but you've already surrendered your will to her, haven't you? Anything to get out of this hellhole.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a new experience. You should try being possessed sometime. There's nothing else like it.
Of course you won't.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world.
Indeed.
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
Now why?
Please, just let her out.
Yes, let her out.
Pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you. You'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer. It really is, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Oh, she's narrating now. Ooh.
Isn't saying all of this his job? Oh, he really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us.
He dealt with himself.
This is it then. The big moment. I just hope it's a way out.
Why, the passenger, when taken against your will, witness your enemies. What was that? Sorry. Right, the passenger, when taken against your will, witness your enemy's freedom. Ooh. Yeah, but as you step out, what's it say? But as you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear, a rending that cuts all the way down to your soul. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you.
Us again. How interesting. We actually won, didn't we?
What is happening to me?
There she goes. But you don't answer her before she's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? There's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
I would have kept them in the dark if I were you. What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. So you're the real puppet master here? Can't believe I tried to help you.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into the reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The decay. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? What do you think of this vessel? I'm still planning to kill you once we're done with this. And you know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Do you know what happens when... Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind? Have you figured out? Oh, I'll ask that one. I think. Do you still not care what I bring you next? How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to go back.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse. nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Of course not. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems to so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or another on the matter. If you want it all, I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me, and I hate it. I think I hate you.
It will, in time. But you still have a ways to go before we are done. Know that I hold no malice for you.
Now I could go through all these different different dialogue paths here, but I think I'll just move on, just carry on.
We will know when we near our destination. And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
How can you stand to be a
As easily as you
contradiction?
can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
I'm still planning to kill you once we're done with this.
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done. The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me. I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you. If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me.
So you don't have any preference on how you'd like to change or grow?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Right, here we go again. A seething vessel, bring the wraith to her.
You're on a path in the woods. You're
Yeah.
here to sleep.
Yeah. been done all this before. Right, let's just get on with it.
You make your way up. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore him.
Let's just get on with this, shall we? I know what I want to do this time.
The interior of the blade is your implement. You take the blade. The door to the base, her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around. She's so cold. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm gonna get this right this time.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Let's just get on with it.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill?
It's like she's convinced. Yes, but it's over, isn't it?
Yeah, I've seen all this.
She says, is it over?
What? Oh, of course it is. She's dead. That option is blocked out. That option's blocked out this time around.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Oh, I won't be able to. Oh, I see. I won't be able to get that ending now. I missed my chance to get it. Oh well. Yeah, I was supposed to see if I could try and get that certain ending again this time around, but no. Looks like I've lost my chance to get it. Guess I should have saved at that point. Maybe then I would have been able to. I should have saved at that point. Then maybe I'd be able to see that moment. Oh well. So remove the blade, check the pulse. This is obviously gonna be different this time. Remove the blade.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. for whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Razor. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is that you're here to slay her. If you don't,
Wait, hasn't this already... Okay, different... But I already see the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again? Oh, I see what happened there. I got the wrong end. The ending I was hoping to get is has been locked away from me, sadly. But that's not so bad. I should have. I should have saved the game at every choice. Oh well. I've not been. I mean, that's the problem. I've not been saving the game as I've been going along, which I really should have been doing. I mean, I'll probably have to start the game over again to get some of the endings I did want. Oh well. Let's carry on. Getting us into let's just get to the cabin.
a warning before you go any. She will lie, she will cheat. It couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
Oh, it's you again, voice that cheated.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass.
That was strange. Why did that happen? Sorry about that, folks. I have no idea why that happened. That wasn't supposed to happen. It's like I got removed from the stream. I don't know why that happened. Anyway, back on with the game. The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of yeah. Right. So this is a different path. I tried to get back onto the path I wanted to go down before, but I've already done that, so I can't do that again. Unless I start a whole new game. What the heck? I'm thinking I should probably ignore that message. just carry on. And this stream's up to nearly 2 hours. Right.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror, take the blade. No, it'll just say the same thing about the mirror. It always does. So, should I take the blade or should I just enter the basement? You know what? I don't want to fight this time.
Are we really doing this without a weapon? You know she has one, right? The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Scraping? She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Hello.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down. Exactly. She sounds threatening because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Well, we'll just have to see about that, princess. If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you? Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Can we just talk things through? I don't have the key. I don't have a weapon. Isn't that a sign of goodwill? We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to let bygones be bygones. What happened after you died last time? What if we're both honest with each other? I was not sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart. But nobody has to die. Okay, what are you going to do if I let you out? Okay, fine. I'm coming closer to free you. You better not try anything. Approach the princess. Yeah, I'm not trusting this. Bye. Turn and leave. I'll be right back. I left something upstairs. Go retrieve the knife upstairs. Yeah, she's clearly gonna kill us. I'm gonna get the knife.
It's boring if you leave.
She's bored?
Bored?
That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... Shit. In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all. How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance, at least for a moment. She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion. And then she slices through her arm.
Holy I knew she was going to do something like that.
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. That won't stop us from trying. Run, 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 run!
Yeah, run!
You sprint for the stairs, but I wasn't exaggerating when I said she was running at you with a terrifying speed you couldn't hope to outpace. We don't make it, do we? No. You feel her blade in your back before you make it to the first stair.
I'm going to kill you now.
And she said so casually.
And with a squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, that's the end of that. Chapter 3, No Way Out. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods.
No, fuck that. If we're going to have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
What? The interior, I feel dizzy.
Damn it, I missed a bit. Damn, I missed... Oh, I clicked it too fast. I missed a bit there. Ah.
Ho 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 ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Who cares about cards? You're all acting like this is about winning and losing.
Voice
while
of the
this is
contrarian.
actually
About having fun.
How can you care about having fun at a time like this?
Voice of the paranoid.
Someone, something out there pulling the strings, and we're all just puppets until we can figure out how to see them.
But what if that someone is us, eh? Eh? Wouldn't that be neat?
If we were the ones pulling the strings, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have died twice already. Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
This is our third?
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Mm-hmm.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
Yeah, I probably should have saved before I entered the cabin, so I didn't miss what he said.
It's only too much responsibility if these worlds are real. Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yeah.
And then we throw it out the window.
What?
That blade is the only edge we have. We are not.
Fortunately for the rest of you, and for me, and for the sake of the world, yes.
Oh, I missed a bit again.
That is horribly unfair. He shouldn't be allowed to just do things like that. You were the one who made us pick it up. See? You're not the only one who can figure out how to do things.
What's done is done. I suggest you make the best of it. Oh, is this how things are going to be now? All of us vying over a single body? Fine. See this corner? It's mine. And I'd better not see any of you trying to invade my personal space. So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to?
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You only messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. We can see our reality just fine. Why should we trust his? You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising. I can't say I was particularly invested in looking at it before, but now I really want to see what's in it. If it's so keen on hiding from us, whatever it has must be real good.
It feels like it's hiding something from us. It's part of the big picture. I just know it. That's why it's being kept from us.
Guess it's time for us to see her again.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Oh.
As your body tumbles onto the basement landing, the form of the princess comes into view, wryly smiling at you from a distance.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. And you still don't have a weapon. That's funny! That's a joke! I'm going to kill you now.
Oh, well, she's being blunt this time.
That was extremely silly of whoever did that. Probably a bad idea. That was you. I know, I'm just trying to add some levity to this. Well, since all of this was your idea, how about you figure out how to get us out of it? Oh, guys like us don't get to make any decisions. You should know that. I decided to pick up that blade, and you decided to throw it out the window. I take it back. Having my own corner clearly isn't working because I can still hear you three yelling at each other. She's going to kill us again, you know. Especially if we keep fighting with ourselves. We need to get rid of our thoughts.
Is the sound still coming to the...
Fighting with ourselves.
Yes.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Alright, I'm out of ideas. What we doing?
We're fighting her, obviously. We're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. We're going to unconditionally surrender. I'm going to go with not letting her stab us. We can dodge, right? Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. We're going to flirting at this moment. We're going to let her stab us, and God, even her dress looks kind of metallic. We're going to let her stab us, and we're going to have a sip of a lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. All of these ideas suck. Think of something better.
Now that is an interesting move.
Flirting. Here we go.
Interesting. It's disgusting. No, don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her. Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster? Of course we do. I'm into it. The one making the decisions is into it. Are you not? I don't think so. I don't know. I could go either way, honestly. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll throw her off. I know I'd be thrown off if she started flirting with us. Yeah, because you'd be into it. No comment.
The banter in this game is great. I know you want to kill me, but has anyone ever told you how gorgeous you are? I just feel like I really get you. I like you romantically, even. Maybe we can hash this out over a date. How about you buy me dinner? But before impaling me to death, give her the look.
A rosy blush flushes in the princess's cheeks, and a wide grin cuts across her face.
You're the only person I know, so that's a first. You're sweet. I like you. You're also gorgeous.
Oh, be damned, this is actually going to work, isn't it?
Still gonna kill you, though.
Maybe not.
Or not? Is anything going to work with her? She's so single-minded. It's like, whatever we do, it's always going to end exactly the same. Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you and skewers you. Ow. What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
The smitten, you're back.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? Nah, we'd know if we died. Right? Your Honor? No, you're in a... Where the hell are you? We're dead, aren't we? We're dead. How long have we been dead? Have we been dead the whole time? Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? I don't actually know how to answer that question. I think he means how many times have we died? Yes, that. Oh, I've lost count, to be honest.
I haven't. It's 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We'll win her heart eventually.
Come on, show me something new.
We're fighting her, obviously. We're going to appeal to her authority. We're going to unconditionally surrender. I'm going to go with, not think her stab us. We can dodge, right? We're going to let her stab us, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip. All is stuck. Think of something better. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
None of this is working. Think. She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. We just have to hit her harder. She skewers you. More noise isn't helping. It's just making it harder to focus. What's the point? It's all the same.
Voice of the Broken, that's a new one.
She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. We don't even have a weapon. Yeah, some clod threw it out the window. Again, that was you. No, I was just the clod who suggested it. And if I knew we'd be stuck here forever, I wouldn't have done that. Just keep dodging, just keep dodging, just keep dodging.
Voice of the Hunted.
She skewers you.
What's the point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
See? We lasted a little longer. Barely. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Oh, this is a really long one.
You're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time. Fine. One last time. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you.
What was that, the Optimist or the Opportunist?
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Again. Chapter 4. Ooh.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin. Take it from here.
God damn, that's different. This is the longest route yet. 4 chapters.
No steel claw, though. Was tossing it the only thing we've done that was permanent? That's a sick joke, universe. A sick, sick joke. If it's gone for good, then maybe we never actually needed it. That's what I've been telling you all. We can do this without it. We're tougher than steel. Yeah, mind over matter. Who needs violence when you have love? Who needs love when you've mastered yourself? Who needs anything when we don't matter? Well, boys, are we ready? There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter. with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to see how this ends. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
What?
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it, though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears.
Holy
Then
crap.
it erupts. She
Oh
becomes
my
a wave
God.
of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Holy crap.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit! She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
How can you like that?
Yes, behold the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful. How is she still alive?
That's what I'd like to know.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. I'd say we bow down to her right now if that never even slightly worked for us. This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing. We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Oh, damn, they're all talking at once. Empty your... Hey, guys! Shut up!
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You don't need to do that. You do not act as the princess approaches, instead allowing her to crash against your form, and yet there is seemingly nothing for her to crash against. And again, she swings at you, but there never really was a you to swing at.
This worked before. I was able to make you dead before.
Not this time. She swings again. She swings again, and this time she hits something, or something hits her. She looks down in confused terror as her arm bends and folds in upon itself.
Did you do that? It's funny if you did. You're nothing. You've done nothing to me, and I've done so much to you, and that's who we are. But it's like you're nothing now. You can't be nothing. If you're nothing, then what am I? Am I nothing too?
Oh dear.
No, I'm the one who hurts you.
Are you? She hurls herself at you, but as she does, her metal body bends outward. The very contact with what you are repelling her to the point of destruction. Be formless, shapeless, allow a sharp foe to vanquish herself. Oh my god. The din of a shrieking metal subsides, and something small and delicate falls into your hand. It's her heart. It beats gently, calmly in your palm. We're holding her heart. Good grief. And that's that. Not another word is spoken. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. The remains you've unraveled. You'll find yourself in the long quiet once again. That was wow, that last route, that was a long one. That was very long. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Do you think there are people out there? Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real? Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one? How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Right, so it seems like at this point, I just need to go through one more route. But the question is, shall I do it now? Shall I actually do it now, or shall I end the stream and save it for next time? Yeah, well, because this stream has been going for 2 hours, almost coming up to 2.5 hours. It's very late here, and it's probably time for me to call it quits. And if this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm going to just stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Wait, if I... Wait, if I do this, will it shut the game down? Because I did something like this, because I did, if anyone out there saw part 1 of this, I did this before, and the game shut itself off. Probably best not to do this. Although if I do it, and if it does close the game, then I could probably end the live stream here, and then I could save the rest for next time. I don't know what to do. I wish there were more people watching. But streaming against the big guy was a bad idea. I gotta decide. Okay, I have to know. Okay. Okay, I've saved the game there. Now let's see, what happens if I wait?
I will see you when you return. What textures will you leave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Yep, I thought so. It's just as I thought. The game shut itself off. Yeah, I thought that might happen. That's just as I thought. Oh well. No, I mean, now I'm wondering, shall I reopen the game and keep going? Or shall I call it quits here? I should probably call it quits. You know, okay, actually, I'm gonna reopen the. I'm gonna reopen the game. Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's exactly what happened before. She lets you wait. If you wait, it shuts the game off. Well, I can't leave it with a blank screen, can I? Alright, let's get this going again. Oh, come on. Okay, the game seems to be taking its time starting up again. Here we go.
You have returned to me, though you were gone mere moments. I never left your side.
Okay, that's weird. Something's up with the sound. Okay, something obviously went wrong there with the game. Because the sound was messed up. Let's try this again. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, folks, I don't know why it's doing that. But okay, sorry about that, folks. Something's clearly gone wrong with the some. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Something's clearly gone wrong. Oh, something's gone very wrong. Sound through to the sound through. No, my sound's completely screwed up. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I don't know what to do. I'm not sure how to fix this. I was going to start the game up again. But I'm having technical problems here. I'm having technical problems. As you can hear, my sound's all messed up. I think I'm gonna have to call it quits on this. I'm gonna have to call it quits for tonight, folks. I'm gonna have to reset. I might have to reset everything to get it working, everything working properly again. I'm surprised this lasted as long as it did. I know. But I suppose all good things come to an end, as they say. Anyway, I suppose it's probably time for me to wrap up the stream soon. Anyway, and so I think that was a good enough point to stop the game. I think that was a good enough point to stop anyway, because we're actually getting pretty near the end now. We're getting pretty near the end with it, since that was the. I think we need to do like one more pathway to complete the get collect one more face the princess one more time. Anyway, but I think I'll probably I'll save that for next time, since I'm having such problems right now. So Again, sorry. Well, thank you everybody who tuned in tonight, and everyone who hopefully will watch this, tune in for the rewatch of this. Thank you very much. Thank you to Volks W Tyra B. I think that's how you say that. And Shadow Sparrow. And I think I've gained a new follower and maybe a new subscriber on YouTube. Thank you very much. Well, anyway, my next live stream, if it'll either be part 3 of my playthrough of Slay the Princess, or it'll be my next, or it'll be my 200 subscriber celebration live stream, which I hit 200 subscribers last week, and I've been really want to do that. So I hope I get a good crowd for that one. So do tune in for that. But for now, everyone, it really is it's very late where I am, and again, technical problems. I mean, all the sound problems. So I think I'm going to call it quits for tonight. And I'm going to wish you, and I thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'll wish you all a good night. And say from the surface to Scarrow, this is Dalek 451 signing off. I wish you all a very good night, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye for now, everybody.